Hello and welcome to Andertons TV. My name is Jack Tuxbury. He's the freaking Maltese Falcon. Woo! And that's us.
Hello.
And in this video, we're going to pit the Prophet-5 from Sequential against the Prophet-5 software emulation from Arturia, which is part of the, what's it called, V Collection. And we sell both of these things. We did it on the Oberheim, but we're going to crack on with this one. We're going to do 5 patches. These are based on the original factory patches. So I've taken them from the manual. Now, they won't sound exactly the same, but the only job of the gentleman in the back there, Chris and Oz, is to guess which one they think is the real deal analog keyboard. So that's the name of the game. Let's get into it. First patch, I'm going to give you the name. They called it Brass. Here we go. It wasn't called They Called It Brass, it's called Brass. Second, B.
Nice.
Nice. Initial impressions?
Very different.
Very different.
Yeah.
Can we hear him again? Is that okay?
Yeah, cool, yeah, no worries. Here we go, first one. I'll try to play something the same. Next one.
Could be either or.
I am going for the possibility that the more muted one is the real one. So
I was gonna say the same thing.
So you're both going A?
I'll go B for the sake of devil's advocate. I mean, I thought it's so hard to pick. There's no
Mate,
difference.
channel the love you have for Jean-Michel Jarre.
I mean, if you're saying that, then it has to be A, right? I mean.
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying, you trust yourself.
Oh,
What do you
okay.
think?
Okay, I'll go B. I'll go B.
Go B.
He's bloody gone B. Next patch is going to be called Low Strings. Now B. So I'll play something different again. Back to A. And then B. Both of them are in mono. This has got a mono output. We made them mono, so the guys aren't getting stereo stuff.
What you thinking, Oz?
I mean, again, they're both extremely different. It's hard to pick them apart in terms of quality because they both sound so different. God, I mean, if I'm going off the same like logic as the first patch, then I have to say B is the real one because it's the same kind of difference. There was just a bit more
Brightness.
Yeah, brightness, obviously. Yeah.
Yeah, I was feeling B as well on that one. I don't know what it is. It just feels a bit more present.
This feels it feels a bit more moving. You know.
Nice, guys. On to the third one. We're going for Sync I.
Nice.
B. So I'll try to play the same thing again. We'll go back to 1. Here we go.
The attack.
Yeah, right.
And B.
I mean, yeah, you have to hope it's A, right? I mean, it sounds way better. Like,
I don't know. They're just so close. When I heard A and B together, they sounded really.
A, so much more bass. Like, there's so much more thickness in it.
Could I get another little?
Yeah, of course.
Low
So
end,
we're
man.
going A. Bit lower, yeah?
Oh, that's right. It's nice.
And here we go.
Slacking
it's
the
true.
balls. Slacking the balls, man.
A was ballsy, yeah.
A from the boys.
Absolutely.
And just a point, yes, they're different, but this is, and I know we could edit them and spend time, but this is just, again, looking at approximate value. Obviously, you can edit them yourselves, but also what's great is about the Arturia, it puts the original factory banks in there, and they're pretty close on some of these. They're fooling the boys, perhaps, they don't know. On to the next patch, which is going to be called Percussive Organ. Oh yeah.
Oh, I like that patch. That's cool.
B.
B felt a bit more. I kind of want to say organy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the names. Obviously, the names were dialed up. This is one of the first ever programmable synths.
Yeah.
So I think they were just happy for anything that sounded like it. I'll play something a bit longer so you can hear it. So this is the first one again. And here's the B.
Completely different.
Yeah, but I just feel a bit of warmth from B. I feel like.
I mean, there's warmth in them. I guess you're right. I mean, there's warmth in them both, but then like it's like it's missing the entire first bit of the attack of the note. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The warm one, the second one. It's just,
Yeah, but I just think if it's digital, it's so much more accurate to produce
organ.
attack. No, just to produce attack, like to produce brightness and attack. For me, I just think with a bit of that attack missing on B, that's probably more likely to be analog.
It's just like whether you're looking at each one, it's like what's it missing? Like, is it missing? Is the fake one missing? I say fake. Is the digital one missing the warmth, or is it like adding the chime? Like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm gonna go with B as the real one personally.
I'll go A.
Split decision on the last one.
Percussive, you know? Percussive, sorry.
On to the last patch, fifth patch, let's go. Fifth and final patch, bit of a wild card for the boys, and these are going to sound markedly different. I know this before we even start, but obviously back in the day they were trying to program in some sound effects. This one is called Helicopter.
Oh, here we go.
So we're going to hear, but luckily I found that they'd called it Helicopter in the Arturia one as well, so we can do a side by side. Here we go. And it stays there, so it's good. Okay, and then here's the second one. No redos, this one, last one, wild card. Which one do you think was the analog synth when it comes to making helicopter noises?
B.
A.
Okay.
I have no idea.
And they're split. I like the gut decision. We're going to go to the results right now. Right, blindfolds off.
Oh.
Very interesting, right? This has been a bit of an eye-opener, this whole blindfold affair. And thanks again, Oz, for being here. Remember, Oz, although he's been to see Jean-Michel Jarre, he's not often a synth head, so it's nice to have your perspective in there. And if you're a big synth head, it might give you that idea that maybe you're holding on to some stuff you don't need to. So here we are. We are going to go first patch, which was called Brass. The Falcon said A, Oz said B. The Falcon was right. It was a Prophet.
Yeah.
Patch 2 was Low Strings. The Falcon said B and Oz said B, and you were both incorrect.
Oh.
Only in terms of picking the analog one, but yeah, interesting. Third patch was called Sync I. Both said A, and you were both incorrect.
Really?
Mad.
Wow.
Patch 4 was the percussive organ that got you headbanging. Falcon said B, you said A. Falcon was correct.
I don't think I've got one right when you also got it right.
And then the last one, the helicopter, was absolutely ridiculous. I don't know why I did it, but also the Falcon was correct in guessing.
A helicopter.
So maybe you want to hang on to that if you're into synths, but let's go over those ones that were contentious for you. So that first one where you both went for, which was the Low Strings. So I started with the Prophet when I played that for you, and it sounded like this. And then the synth sounded like this. So I can see where you went wrong, because that's just lusher, right?
Yeah.
There's more going on in there, and it almost sounds warblier.
Yeah.
And that would have got me as well. Like if I just go solo the OG. Again,
Sure.
like narrower voice. I totally get why he went off piece there. And then what was the other one with? Oh yeah, the next patch as well. Yeah, the sync. Yeah.
That's insane. That was the one, wasn't it? Where it was just like it was that one that was just like so obvious.
Yeah.
So that's the software, and then this is the. Yeah, really close. I thought that did really well because that gnarly, the
Syncy
The drive. It was like the drive on it.
yeah, the
right?
drive sounds legit on this.
Great.
Software, hardware.
Very close.
Yeah, pretty good. Unbelievable, really.
Damn.
The Arturia, we did blindfold recently doing Wurlitzer, didn't we? And keyscape and things like that. And I must say, I thought that the Wurlitzer, I couldn't find anything that sounded realistic. Whereas on the synth side of things, Arturia has done some pretty heavy hitting today.
Yeah.
To knock out, I mean, factor in the cost of the MacBook. And again, if you wanted to own both, there's the other one. We're doing another video where we've got the OB8 and you're starting to see the value of that, especially with recall. But then this is a whole experience in itself. Not saying one's better or worse, just interested. If you're not a subscriber and you like what we're doing here, please consider subscribing because we're doing a giveaway. If you're already a subscriber, you're already in it. But if you're new and you haven't considered it before, if you join, when we get to 100,000, we're giving away some prizes from Novation. Really cool Aphex Twin base station that's got a lot of the nerds jizzing. Anyway, thanks so much for watching and I'll see you soon.